Hello everyone, my name is Luis Otero. I'm a QA engineer for Capella Systems. I'm here to show you some of what Capella does. We are a file-to-file transcoder, and we also have a live encoder. We are in booth 7D29 if you want to take a look at us, or we also have a little booth here at Extreme. So if you are not familiar with our transcoder, we have a file transcoder which we call Cambria FTC, and our live encoder, Cambria Live. And I want to share with you some of the new features that we have here at IBC. So for Cambria FTC, our file transcoder, we have a new feature called Cloud Extend. So Cluster Cloud Extend is something that you might want to use if you have encoders on the cloud on AWS. We currently only support AWS, but we'll be adding more in the future. The whole idea of Cluster Cloud Extend is that you can spawn many instances on the cloud and use them as if you've had them on-premise. So you can put in some of the details, such as the ID of the image that you want to use, where Cambria FTC is installed. Some other features like the region. Maybe you want to spawn instances in Europe or in Asia, and you can kind of control some of those points. So other than that, we allow you to automatically spawn instances. So we have a tool that we call Dynamic Instance Controller, which allows you to kind of specify some of the criteria for when to launch instances. In case, for example, let's say you have 100 jobs and you want to spawn 5 instances, we allow you to specify some of that criteria and kind of have an automatic control of some of those pieces. So another part of Cluster Cloud Extend is that maybe you have all your files on-premise and you want your AWS instances to also have access to those files. So in that case, we have our Cluster Cloud Extend storage, where you can specify some of the locations on-premise where you can your instances can use those. So in order to do that, you'll want to specify some ports that you have open in your on-premise machine, and port forward some of those locations so that you can have access to them on the cloud. So that's on the file transcoding side. Other than that, we have a new feature called the Web UI. So our file transcoder runs on Windows as a Windows GUI, but we've added this Web UI so you can manage our file transcoding and management from anywhere using the web. So as you can see here, this is what a Web UI looks like. You can see all the jobs that you've run, or all the jobs that you want to run. You can manage some of the machines, some of the clients that you've been using for all your jobs. And pretty much this works just like if you were using your desktop UI. So you can manage this from anywhere. Right now, what we're showing you is our cluster. So cluster manages many of the instances that you want to run. So that's for the file transcoding side. For live, we also have something like this, where we kind of manage things from the web side, but for live encoding. So maybe you want to see you want to see all of your channels. Then you have a Web UI that kind of shows you, okay, I have 5 channels. I want to run all these channels. How are they going? Are they running on a weekly basis? And kind of manage all of your instances that way. But currently, we're only showing you from the FTC point of view what this Web UI looks like. And you can also see this at our booth in 7D29. We can show you all of these features. As far as other features, we don't have much else, but we'll be coming up with more in the future. So if you have any questions or anything else that you'd like to have added in our product, then we'll be more than welcome to answer any of your questions. Thank you.